Hi, this is Amanda Bretz, aka the Socialite from Small Town Socialite, and this is my new podcast. I'm here at the Washington Coffee Shop. The podcast is called Community Chat with a Socialite, and I'm here with Meg Lang.
Hi.
Do you want to tell everyone quickly who you are, or do we want to come back to that?
We can come back to it. It kind of just like goes along with the questions, but I mean,
Okay.
yeah, because
Cool.
I'm nobody now.
You're somebody. So we actually met at a book club.
Yeah.
And, you're bookish, I'm bookish. So I thought our first little icebreaker question would be around reading, or, what are you reading? What are you binge watching? What are you listening to? Or all three?
So I don't know if you remember from book club, but I am one of those that can literally have 4 different books going at one time.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're different genres.
Yeah.
Right? So let's see. I am the biggest Fourth Wing fan you will probably ever meet.
I haven't read it yet.
Oh my God.
I know.
My heart. No. Okay, so I've read the series twice. It's an unfinished series, right? There's 3 books out right now, and they're she puts out a little mini book in the fall, so you really should read. Yeah, but right now I'm listening to the dramatized version on Audible. And I don't know if you've ever done that.
Somewhat. Some things I have.
I was afraid. I was like, I'm not gonna like this. It's no. I'm obsessed.
So it has the music and stuff, so it's almost like
the music. There's the footfalls, while they're walking on the stairs. There's there's a different character for each voice. It's a full on.
Cool.
And yeah, I don't know. I love it. It brings it to life. I'm obsessed.
Cool.
So even though obviously I've read the books, it's reliving it again. I love it.
And that's the one that's Fourth Wing. It's about dragons.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Obsessed with dragons because of Game of Thrones.
Same. So yeah. So it's about dragons. It's about a war college. And then they kind of learn what's going on behind the scenes, the stuff they're not supposed to know as students. And yeah, it's so good. I cannot wait for that to be a finished series. And the writing is just, I'm being a communications major and a journalism minor as well. I really, really struggle with if it's bad writing, sometimes I can't do it. I got to DNF it.
Yeah. Or even if it's not bad writing, because we have the same background, which I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's just if it just isn't the right kind of voice for me.
Yep. I'd always do a preview if I'm audibling, because I was sometimes because I want to read the Book of Toman. I haven't read that. Boys of Toman. That's what it is. It's a really good series apparently, and I have a bunch of the books, but while I'm working, while I'm baking and doing all the things, I like to just stick my headphones in and listen. And I couldn't do those. It's a really I don't know, some kind of accent that I just can't get behind. And I'm just I'm just going to have to actually read those. So I'll get to those. So I'm doing that one. I am in the middle of, so there's a local author here named Jess Davis. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's kind of all over social media right now.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
So she just had a book come out. It's a middle school age book. It's 600 pages long.
Oh, wow.
And it's called Where the Green Train Goes. And it's kind of about New Haven.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm reading that. I picked it up at Neighborhood Reads. So I'm getting through that one. It's really good so far. And I've known her since preschool. So it's really cool to read something that somebody personally has wrote. I trying really hard to get through Abby Jimenez's new book, The Night We Met. It came out January, February, something like that. And she is my favorite author of all time. And I'm struggling with this one. I'm bored. So it's kind of, I want to finish it because she is my favorite author, and I will be upset. I will be well, what if I just missed something? But that one's kind of just on the back burner. But I have Ina Garten's memoir.
Ooh.
Yeah, it came out a couple of years ago, and I've had it, and I've never started it. It was a gift for Christmas because she's my favorite chef, and I'm going to see her in November. We're going to Chicago. She has a new cookbook coming out, and my mom and I got tickets for her meet and greet. So I want to read that memoir before I meet her.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
you and your mom and your guys on your road trips. I love it.
Well, my husband and Jude's going going to.
Oh, cool.
We ride the train up. We try to go to Chicago once a year. Like, I'm obsessed with Chicago. It's my favorite city. I just love all the architecture and the vibe of it, and it's so cool. So
Cool.
we'll be doing that the week before Thanksgiving. Just kind of go up for 4 days, and then
Awesome.
we ride the train for 6 hours. We play Uno. We bring snacks.
Do you take the train all the way from St. Louis, or do you have to go somewhere else?
No, so yeah, we get on in Washington here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it stops all along the way. So yeah, it's about a good 6 hours, but it takes you straight there. And then we just Uber to our hotel, and it's super simple. And I wouldn't drive in Chicago anyway. So and our hotel has like an Uber service type thing.
Cool.
So, but mostly we walk everywhere, honestly.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Yeah. I made him do 25 miles in 3 days one time, and I thought my mom was going to kill me, but
That's like Europe level,
Yeah.
isn't it?
but there's no hills or anything.
Yeah.
So as long as you have a good pair of tennis shoes on, I mean, you're literally just walking straight. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and Jude loves it too. Like,
It's cool.
so yeah.
Cool.
But that's the books right now. Like,
Okay. Well, you're not going to believe this, but I'm so behind the times. I finally just read Verity.
no.
I read it all in one day. I read it yesterday.
Okay. And
I liked it, although there was one part at the end I was like, okay, this is just a cop-out, but I liked it. It reminded me of The Housemaid.
So I have not read The Housemaid.
It was one of our book club books.
I know, and I didn't read it.
Okay.
And you want to know why? I started it. I am not a thriller girl.
Me
Like,
either,
I got through Verity,
Mhm.
and I've read like the Gone Girl and
Mhm.
and The Girl on the Train and all that stuff, and they're okay. But I will tell you, like, as the older I get, my anxiety level reading these books, like, I don't like the unknown, and like, I just find myself getting heart palpitations. So I did not finish it. I haven't read any of the Housemaid books because I started it and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't
know.
like the way it makes me feel.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I have to do those. Yeah.
I try to stay away from thrillers.
Yeah. I have to do those sparingly. And actually, that's so funny because what I am in the middle of doing is I got a bunch of books. I just, on a whim, picked up this book at the library because it was on the display.
All right.
You're on the podcast.
Yeah, right.
It's by Jennifer Chiavarini, or however you say that. It's this whole series on quilting. I'm like, I'm so old now. I'm reading quilting books. No, what I want to learn.
Yeah.
I did take one class last month at a place in St. Clair.
That
But
sounds fun.
yeah, it's just like, I love the books because there's just like, it's just a bunch of women like quilting, and the characters are interesting, and it's like this old manor, and like, so it's this old lady, she's 80, and she's like the master quilter, and so as they quilt, she's telling all these stories about their house and their family, and their house was like a station on the Underground Railroad, and so there's a book about that. Yeah, it's really interesting. And it's like, there's no surprises, there's no like
That's like, I don't need it to be super predictable, but I need it to just be an easy, fun read.
Yeah, it's they're very feel good, even though there's like tragedies and stuff, obviously. But okay, we could talk about books all day.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
So I guess let's go ahead and jump into what you have done and what's up with you now.
Yeah. So sold the cafe like right at a month ago, right? So it happened so fast. I was not expecting it. It was a blessing. Now I'm kind of just trying to get through the summer, honestly, because like I wasn't planning on being done yet.
Right.
So I'm just like, well, crap, I'm not really ready to. I want to do a farm stand. I just got approval actually yesterday to put it on the highway in New Haven instead of at my house.
Okay.
So we get a little more foot traffic, right? But I wanted to make sure it was at a decent place. Like, it wasn't going to be backed over, vandalized, anything like that in a parking lot.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to look out of place. I wanted it to be my standard. So like, look nice, like I have a level of standard that I expect for myself. And so I found a really good place for that, but I'm not ready to start that yet until after school starts back up. And then we have a couple like weekend trips planned, and then you have Labor Day weekend, that type of thing. So I really want to wait until like maybe October. We'll see.
Yeah.
And that would be a perfect time to go into like the pumpkin muffins and like all that stuff and like bring out the fall stuff.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna have like baked goodies.
Yeah,
in there,
I have a whole list of stuff, girl.
Awesome.
So
of course you do.
Yeah, I know, right? My baked goods. I want to kind of stay away from sourdough. There's another lady in town that does like all sourdough. She does cookies and cinnamon rolls and everything sourdough. And not that I can't do sourdough. I have a starter. It's just so much work.
Yeah.
So I try to stick to more of the artisan breads using yeast and cinnamon rolls and muffins and scones and but I also love to make candles.
Oh, cool.
So I'll buy candles like at Target or Home Goods, wherever. And then once I use it up, I keep the jars or whatever they come in, the beautiful like ceramics. And then, you can make new candles, like just melt down and put different essential oils in it. And they smell so good. So I want to make some of those because it's just fun for me to do.
Yeah.
I've thought about like dabbling in like some laundry detergents and it's like home cleaners and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting into my like natural era, where you have to use, when I was at the cafe, you have to use like sanitizers and stuff. You have to be very cleanly. And not that I'm not at home. It's just like I'm a little bit more
harsh.
I'm a little more mindful of like what's going on my counters, what's like getting transferred into my food, that type of thing. So I've really become more mindful of that in my old age.
Yeah.
So
that stuff is rough on your skin too.
Well, rough on your skin, like the hormone disruptors, all that stuff. So I'm not diving deep into it, but I just do what I can, with the little day-to-day stuff. So and then obviously I have the private catering that I'm doing right now, which is so fun. And honestly, I think that's what kind of sparked me to want to sell the cafe. Late last year, I really started getting more and more interest in me doing dinner parties and private caterings for people. And so I was doing the day-to-day cafe, like the whole cafe, on top of doing those, on top of doing weddings, on top of everything else. And I finally sat down and I was like, what makes me happy? And it wasn't the cafe anymore. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I miss it. I miss the people. Yeah. But I love the private catering. I get to design the menu with the people. Like, so I'm not cooking the same thing every time. Like with, like weddings and stuff, like you don't get to be fancy, right? You're doing big bulk of stuff and just feeding everybody. So I get to be a little fancier. I get to plate really pretty stuff. I get to go into their homes or their Airbnbs and do it. So it's really cool because once I design the menu with them, I don't have prep work anymore, which is nice. Because the stuff that I'm making, I make on site. Right. So you're just bringing it with you. Yeah, literally. I leave the morning, go grocery shopping, and then go straight to where I'm going. And just show up with my groceries and be like, hey, all right, I'm ready. Let's go. And sometimes they'll sit there and talk to me while I'm cooking. Other times they just go off and do their own thing. And I kind of like both ways. I love, and my mom comes with me most of the time. Last week I was on my own. She was at the lake, but
I'm glad she's doing that.
Yeah, stuff. She likes to come with me and be my sous chef and just hang out. She's more sociable than I am too, so she likes to really talk to the people.
It's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. It just made me think of something. So, like you had said in your introduction, communication journalism minor. And how did you get into cooking? Because I know that you're professionally
trained. Yeah. I am. Yeah. So it's a long. I don't really even know, to be honest. So I used to cook all the time with my dad. College, obviously, I lived on my own. Had to learn how to cook myself, and that kind of became I started romanticizing it because I've always lived alone until I met Josh. I was alone, and so I would romanticize my dinners. And then I would go to my cousin's house and cook for her and her family too. And I really enjoyed that. And then, my dad is the one that really got me into it.
Cool.
I started working for a barbecue company and got into that side of the smoking the meats and learning that process. And then that's when Josh got into it. And then I kind of just so sad sob part of it. My dad got diagnosed with cancer in 2021. And me being the person I am, I have the deli downtown at this point, right? Not super busy, only open 4 hours a day because I was a one-person show. We didn't do baked goods, anything like that. It was literally just lunch. And I am like, I am not busy enough to keep myself like out of this mindset that I'm like starting to stumble into with my dad. So I was like, I'm going to go to culinary school.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to go to culinary school. It was all online. So I'm still working the whole time doing it, still helping my mom with my dad at the same time. And then, yeah, I'm doing all this culinary stuff, like where you take your online classes, you cook at home, and you just have to turn in like all of these like pictures and like timestamp stuff, and down to how to julienne the carrots, and like you had to show specific pictures like based on what the meal was. And yeah, 15 months of that. I got my BA in French cuisine. So yeah, it was so fun. And then that's kind of about the same time when I graduated that I decided I wanted to turn it into a cafe. Like our other local coffee shop had just gone under, and we didn't have one in town at all. And not a lot of people know this, but before we opened the deli back in 2020, we were supposed to be a coffee shop. So that was our original business plan. That's what we had pitched to our landlords, everything. We were in the middle of renovations when we found out that another coffee shop was going in right next door. And so we had to pivot a little bit, and we're like, all right, well, let's just become a deli, like a full-on sandwich shop. So that's what we did for 2 years. And then she moved uptown and then went out shortly after that. And so I was like, let's go back to our original business plan. Josh and I both have a love for coffee. He's a little bit more intense into it than I am. He's like just a full-on black coffee drinker. I'm getting there. Like, I am getting there, but like I love a good latte. I love a good macchiato. But just the process of even from just roasting the beans into making the espresso and then designing all the fun drinks, that was a lot of fun for me. And I'll be honest, that's what I miss the most. Yeah.
Do you do any like fancy coffee at home?
At home all the time. Again, you got to romanticize it.
Yes.
So yeah, no, like I do at home, and it's the joy of my morning. Like I wake up early, even during the summer right now. I'm like, Jude, sleep in so I can go enjoy my coffee and Scandal, because that's what I'm binging right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never finished that series. We started it like when it was still on TV.
Yeah, I watched it when it first came out.
Anxiety. It's like
it's
like almost every episode. It's like that's Shonda.
She's a PR rep, right?
Yeah,
and that's what my degree is, like public relations. And so like when I was in college, because that's when that show 2017. So I was out of college. Let's be honest, but that's what I was like. Oh my God, I want to be Olivia Pope when I grow up. Like she is so badass. So, but yeah, no, it's just a fun show I can put on and like not super have to pay attention to while I'm folding the laundry or whatever. Yeah. So otherwise, I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore, honestly.
Me either. We're like trying to get away from streaming, and we've been buying. We have our favorites that we return to.
Yeah.
So we've been buying stuff at like thrift stores and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So we're watching Walking Dead right now on DVD.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. I'll keep myself on track. So you kind of talked a little bit, but like your mom, I've met her a few times, and she's just like a bundle of energy, and I can't imagine her just being like, yeah, I'm going to retire and just do nothing. So what's she up to?
So my mom was a school nurse at New Haven for like 9 years, I think. And when my dad was disabled, like he was a carpenter, had really, really extensive back surgery where he's not able to work anymore. And he was just sitting at home, and she finally was like, all right, I need to retire, I guess. They wanted to travel, right? So they bought a big fifth wheel, traveled for 4 years, like all over the country, lived the life. I'm so jealous. I'm also very happy they got to do that. And before he got sick, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was retired then, and then she comes back and full on helps me And that's the other main reason I decided to close the cafe, because I could feel her wanting to do that more and more. She was wanting to get back out on the road, go with my uncle, who is now retired, traveling as well, go camping. She has her camper parked up at Mark Twain, so she likes to go
cool.
up. Yeah. So she an hour and a half drive up there, spend the week, just doing whatever she wants to do. And I knew if I had a storefront, she wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have wanted to run the business without her. It became as much hers as it was mine. And that's the way it was. And I am okay with that. Like, she is so excited. She's actually going to be moving into a new house here within the next couple weeks.
Oh, cool.
My brother's house.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister-in-law, Mel, is getting remarried and moving in with her fiance. And so my brother's house that Mel owns, is going to be vacant. And my mom's like, I want to move in there. It's got a fenced in backyard for the dogs. It's bigger. The laundry's on the main floor, which makes me very happy, because she has a 30-minute rule. Like, if I call you and you're not calling me back, I'm sending the cops to find you, because she has to walk down these creaky old stairs to get to her laundry. And I'm just like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
We live in an old house, and it's down in the basement, but somebody that had lived there before us had put in, our bathroom's super tiny, but they had put in everything for a stack in the bathroom. And I'm like, someday I'll probably do that, because I don't even like going down to the basement now.
My laundry is down. We live in a split level. My laundry is downstairs as well, and I hate it. But we have no other option. There's nowhere to put laundry in our upstairs. So it is what it is. But yeah, she'll be moving. So she's in process of packing for that right now. She just spent the whole week at the lake last week with my family. We have this week off, and then Sunday we leave again to go back to Table Rock with my other side of the family, which is our big it's our big family trip. We do it every year. And normally both sides, so my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family grew up together.
Oh, cool.
They all know each other.
So
we're
cool.
all one big family.
Yeah.
And normally we all go together. Well, one side couldn't make this one work, so they went 2 weeks earlier. So my mom went with them too. So now we go with the other side, and just one whole 7 days, whole week of lake life and in a cabin. And I am so excited.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I just keep telling Jude, I've got 5 days, Jude. We just got to make it 5 days. I need to. I got a caterer on Saturday at Lake Ozarks, and then we are packing up and going.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. You kind of talked about this, that you missed your customers. Is there anything else about the cafe that you missed? Do you miss the routine, or?
I do miss the routine a little bit, just because for the first 3 Mondays, because Mondays is usually when I did my supply run. So I would literally get up 7 a.m., drive to St. Louis, pick up my Sam's order, go to Restaurant Depot, pick up my coffee. I had a very specific, and I woke up that first Monday and I made myself a cup of coffee, and I'm just kind of looking around, and I was like, what do I do?
Right.
What do I do? So I had a little bit of a meltdown. I was like, did I do the right thing? Did I? But as the weeks go by, I've really been enjoying getting to spend time with Jude and just kind of doing our thing. I've seen my best friend. We've had lunch every week for the past 3 weeks.
That's awesome.
And I haven't seen her that many times, probably since high school. So that's been a lot of fun. And I'm kind of just enjoying the season right now. I know it's going to get busy again.
Yeah.
Jude's in football right now. So I'm kind of running him to all that stuff. And then, I do plan on getting back into the baking and stuff. But yeah, as far as I miss the customers, I really do. I miss going in and just seeing their faces, and I miss making the coffees.
Yeah.
I don't miss the smell of bacon.
I bet.
If I could never make bacon again in my life, I'd probably be okay. I miss baking the muffins and stuff, but obviously, like I said, that'll come back towards the fall. But yeah, I miss my girls.
I don't know what is involved in it, from a cottage bakery standpoint or whatever. And I don't know how much it costs, but I don't know if you've seen this new thing that people are doing now, where they get it's they're clear and they're plastic, so it's a can, and then they have the lid and this little thing that puts them on.
Yes.
So it's the portable lattes. Have you seen the
I
new
have.
cafe that opened in Sullivan? We need to
So
go.
Sullivan has it? Okay.
So Sullivan, it's called Sugar and Spice Cafe.
Yes, I've seen them.
Yeah, it's like a bookstore and a cafe.
I didn't know they were in Sullivan. I keep seeing it all over my Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
There is a coffee shop that went viral on TikTok in Springfield, Missouri.
For doing that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And those machines actually aren't that expensive. Like you can get one for like $400 on Amazon. Cottage law doesn't allow me to do that. Missouri's cottage law is pretty strict, honestly. No dairy, no meat. Can't use cream cheese. Like it's just basically you can use eggs as long as it's cooked into it, obviously. But like other than that, like just your baked goods and dry spices and that type of thing. Like I've had a lot of people want me to put beef jerky in my stand. And I was like, I can't. I would love to make homemade beef jerky.
So beef jerky isn't allowed.
Yeah, smoked meats even, which is like, kind of weird because like that's like the original preservation.
Yeah.
But no, like health department
That's
says no.
That's
so,
a shame.
but like the cottage laws are always constantly changing for the states. So like maybe because I do follow a TikToker out of Texas, and she has a full-on cafe in her house, but it's all pickup orders. Like they order it, she prints out the label, makes your coffee, and it goes in like a little cart outside in her driveway, and you just come and pick it up.
I'm not on TikTok, but I've seen this thing.
I'm kind of addicted to
this
TikTok.
guy that like buys food off Facebook Marketplace. I know it's just sketchy. Like
it's a little sketch,
right? But it's like people, but it's in, I think this is in like Florida or something where there's like seems like there's no rules about anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like these people will cook stuff. It's like a catered meal, and then they advertise it on Facebook Marketplace, and he like they've already been paid for. They just walk it out to his car.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's kind of similar to like my meals, right? Like I did the meals by Meg. I can't even do that without in cottage law. So I mean I am looking into like we're setting up a whole like little prep kitchen in my basement.
Okay.
And I do have ability because it has its own access, which is the main rule for having anything in your basement. So I could put in a 3-bay sink and a hand sink and stuff and get it licensed, and that may be down the road a little bit. But for right now I'm just going to stick with the little prep kitchen and do the cottage law stuff. And if I feel that if the private catering slows down a little bit, I feel the need to do that, then I can. But
if your overachiever side comes out.
I know. I'm really trying not to. Like that's what I want this new era to be, is like just like, kind of slow down a little bit, but I don't know if it's in my nature. We'll have to see. I am working on a cookbook as well. But
that's so exciting.
Yeah, but I want it to be like kind of memoir style. Like you know how the newer cookbooks,
the stories.
There's stories behind all of the recipes, right? And that's where I want to go back to like cooking with my dad in high school and in college when I would come home on the weekends and that type of thing. And I want those type of stories in it. But that takes me getting to a vulnerable place and like kind of actually sitting down and writing it. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. So
that part I'm sure is hard.
And just, I don't know. Lord knows what it's going to be like once Jude actually goes back to school in 2 weeks. And then
you may end up feeling bored.
I did actually. I applied for my substitute teaching certificate too. So I got that. So I can sub at Jude's school and at the R2, like take on just like as a little extra spending money, and then give me something to do during the day too. So they always need subs. So I thought that would be fun. It's not something I've ever done. I never ever had an aspiration to be a teacher. I did in college. I was at a daycare one time, like for like a month, and basically I just felt like I was wrangling cats. But other than that, I've never really had like the teacher vibe. So it'll be something new and fun and cool. I don't know. Try new things, right?
I guess we've kind of covered everything except for if you want to tell me. I know you and your mom, I don't remember the organization, but I remember I was at the old cafe when it was still downtown. One time you guys were doing something for a community. I don't know if it was a fair or like I know you've been involved in a lot of things.
So right now the main thing I'm involved in is our women's club. So I've been in it since 2019. I recruited my mom as well. And it's just a bunch of us ladies in New Haven, and we take the summers off, but we'll start meeting again in September. And we meet once a month, usually at somebody's house. If nobody wants to host, we'll go to the old grade school in town, and we all just bring snacks and some wine, and we have a little meeting. We do a couple fundraisers a year. So we do a popcorn and soda stand at the Balloon Glow at the end of September. And then we do a nacho stand at the fair. Those are our two big fundraisers. Cool. Some things that we fundraise for. So coming up, let's try to do this calendar wise. So coming up, we provide some ham and turkeys for the food pantry at Thanksgiving and Christmas. We shop for some families that need help in our community. Like the school will let us know, like, these families need a little extra help with Christmas presents, or we'll do like a family gift or something, and we'll go shopping for them. We do 2 scholarships, I believe, for seniors. They have to either be going to East Central or Lynn Tech, I think we added on now. So, yep, somewhere close by. And then we put on at the fair, we also do the Queen contest. And that's another scholarship as well. Cool. So if the Queen wins that. So, yeah, it's so fun, and it gets us out there and volunteer. Yeah,
and it sounds like Hallmarky small town. Yeah. You know what I mean? It just sounds
all
like
the ladies in it are so sweet, and we all kind of have the same vibe, and we just we want to do good and support our community, but we also, it's a night to just relax too, right? It's an hour and a half of just not having to deal with kids and just kind of chat
up and
I think we're wanting to implement a little bit more of choose not necessarily only meeting at meetings, but hey, let's maybe go have a margarita downtown or something, and so we did that. I guess it was 2 years ago. A bunch of us, there were 9 of us, met downtown, and we had margaritas, and one of them brought a bunch of their scrapbooking stuff, and we made
fun
birthday cards for the care center.
Oh, cool.
Just blank cards. We just designed them, just put little stickers on them and stuff, and then left them blank for people to fill in at the care center. We also do cakes. We take a month and we bake 3 or 4 different cakes for the care center, because cool. they celebrate months, everybody's birthday that's in August, they'll celebrate for the whole month. So they'll just be all right, we need this type of cake, this type of cake, this type of cake, and then we just volunteer who wants to make it. I usually make a German chocolate or something.
Oh, my husband would be what? His ears would perk up, and they that's probably did at home. Yeah, too. It's his favorite. Yeah.
So that's my biggest organization that I'm still working with. I kind of let everything else go. When I started really, filling the pool to focus on my business and step back from some stuff. I let the chamber go that I was really big into. I am still on the tourism committee for the town, for New Haven. We're really trying to work on that stuff a little bit more. Maybe do some podcast type stuff. Go around to the businesses, kind of perk everybody up with I forgot, Astroglass is downtown. They do beautiful ornaments for Christmas. I could do that instead of going to Marshall's and buying something, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We really want to support our locals.
Yeah, feel free to tag me or send me things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just hard. There's a few communities where it's still hard for me to find things that are happening.
Okay.
So yeah, if you ever end up putting together a calendar, or whatever, just let me know.
That would be a really good idea. Me and Tara Steffens from Pickney Bench, we run the Discover New Haven Facebook page.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it's kind of been on the back burner for us. We've had it open for 2 years, but it's just, she's running her business, I was running mine, so maybe I'll be able to take that over a little bit more. And I would love to have a schedule of events type thing for the week. Somebody in town had been doing that for a long time, and everybody loved it, but that's a lot of work, as you know.
I know. It is a lot of work. Yeah.
So, and then you honestly, you have to I have the stuff, because people won't send you stuff.
Yeah. I have one person that sends me stuff reliably.
Yep. And then you're just trying to track the rest of it down.
Yep.
So I really want to try to get into, not podcasting, but like a cooking show.
You would be so good at that.
Again, I am scared of the editing.
Yeah.
So like, and it's just because I haven't sat down and really like tried to do it. But like, just cooking at home, like I set up a tripod type thing. I have one. I have all the stuff to do it. I just haven't.
Yeah.
And I'm scared, but I want to.
You should do it. You should do
Not that I want to be an influencer or a TikTok phenom or anything. It's just, I think it would be something. That's what I love to watch on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like my entire feed is nothing but like cooking videos and makeup videos. So that's what I like to do. So
yeah,
I might get there. I have to do it one day when like nobody is at home.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like trying to find like the quiet.
Well, not only that, like I could just I could see myself like doing it and then have Jude and Josh like in the background snickering at me the whole time or dancing around. And it's like, yeah. So, but no, like if I can like really figure out, I know I can do it. Figuring out the editing part of it where I feel comfortable like doing it type thing.
Yeah.
And then
watch a YouTube video on how, I bet you could do that.
I know.
Or whatever, whatever your favorite medium is, podcast, whatever.
I'm not a big, Josh listens to podcasts all the time.
I used to. I'm not as much as
I watch vlogs, but I don't listen to many. Yeah. I used to too. I think I just rather do an audiobook now.
Yeah.
But like he's opposite. Like he podcasts all the time.
Well, like you were saying, like it takes so much time to find. When I'm in that mode, I batch my work. When I'm in the finding information and putting it together for like the event post, I put podcasts on for that.
Yep.
Because it's like I don't need that much. Like it's not like I'm writing, so I don't need to like really concentrate. It's more just like copy paste, looking for stuff. So it's good to like listen to something in the background.
Yeah.
I should try some audiobooks too, though.
It counts.
Yes.
I know some people don't think it does, but it counts.
It counts. All right. Is there anything else? Or
not that I can think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was fun.
It was fun.